Hi, I'm Kristen, and I am a pregnancy coach who works with mamas all over the world. I help you go from feeling anxious and overwhelmed to enjoying your pregnancy, preparing for a sacred natural birth, and giving your baby the beautiful beginning that you are dreaming of. Today, I want to talk about the question, should I even plan a natural birth? Sometimes moms are waffling back and forth. You're just not sure if this is right for you. Remember, a natural birth can happen wherever you're giving birth. You don't have to be choosing home or hospital. That's a separate discussion, though if you're choosing a home birth, you're probably automatically choosing a natural birth. But you can have a natural birth in the hospital as well. So this conversation, first of all, is about, do I want to have a natural birth? And then decide where you're going to give birth. Because some of the soul searching that you do when you decide if I want to have a natural birth may help you with that decision as well. The first thing to realize is that a natural birth means a birth without medication. Some moms call a natural birth, or some moms define a natural birth as a vaginal birth, which means not a cesarean section. So a vaginal birth can happen, but definitely not be a quote-unquote natural birth, because labor can be started with Pitocin, it can be augmented with Pitocin, and all kinds of things can go on, procedures can go on that make it a not natural birth. Now, some moms are able to have a birth without pain medication, even though they have an induction or augmentation with Pitocin. Some places in the world it's called syntocinon, synthetic oxytocin. And if that's you, I definitely don't want to take away from that accomplishment, because that is huge. But one of the things that we're looking at with a natural birth is that the birth is physiologically normal, which means that the hormonal flow of birth is uninterrupted, or as uninterrupted as possible, and definitely not interrupted with something like synthetic oxytocin, which completely undercuts the body's natural hormonal flow. So when I say natural birth, I'm talking about a birth that doesn't have pain medications and also has as little intervention as possible. And a birth that's completely undisturbed would be called an undisturbed birth or a physiologic birth. And that kind of a birth can be harder to have in a hospital, but not impossible. The big thing for most moms, however, is wondering, can I get through without the pain medication? So that may be what you're thinking about when you think about, okay, what is a natural birth and can I do it? And the first question that I would ask you is not, do you think you can handle the pain? Because I've had 8 babies, all of them have been natural, no pain medication on board whatsoever, including for my 10-pound, 10-ounce baby boy. So I can tell you that if I can do it, you can do it. I am not incredible. I do not have some superhuman level of strength or pain tolerance. There are techniques that can help you get through. The biggest question that you need to ask yourself when you are thinking, do I want to have a natural birth, is, am I ready to step into the autonomy and ownership of my experience that a natural birth involves? Many women think that a natural birth involves choices. I'm choosing to have a natural birth. I'm choosing to have a midwife or doctor. I'm choosing to have a home birth or a hospital birth. But that choosing, and even the intellectual understanding that I just gave you over what is a natural birth, is only one part of the equation. That's just choice. The reality is you don't just make that choice during your pregnancy and then waltz into labor and start making choices to have a natural birth. You prepare all throughout your pregnancy and you take ownership. You're pregnant for 280 days. You're the one who's doing the prenatal care through those 280 days. You're the one who's making your baby. You're the one who's growing that beautiful little one, as well as getting your body ready for birth and facilitating all the changes that pregnancy brings. And you're the one who's doing that inner work. You're the one who's asking questions, who's researching, who's understanding procedures, even tests in the prenatal period, and how they impact you and your baby and how things can impact your birth. If you are ready to take that level of ownership of your pregnancy and birth, that's a good step towards having a natural birth. Another thing is being willing to do the work. Part of that work that I just talked about, and then also the practical preparation. Practical preparation means things like eating a diet that facilitates blood volume expansion, that keeps you healthy, so that you stay low risk, so that you have a safe, smooth birthing time with your baby. Practical work means learning birth skills so that you know how to handle the contractions without any drugs on board. Getting your birth partner on board if he or she is going to be there with you. Those are parts of the practical preparation. That's part of the work. But there's also some soul searching, inner work, inner journeying, growing your confidence, your strength, your ability to advocate for yourself. Those things are important too. And it's not that I want to scare you away from trying with a natural or trying for a natural birth by talking about all these things, but I want you to go into it with eyes wide open. And the thing that I believe and that I can tell you from having my 8 babies naturally is that this stuff helps you grow your confidence. It helps you grow your inner strength. It helps you grow your connection to your body and how in tune you are with your body. And all of that benefits you because it helps make you a better mom. It helps make you more aware of yourself. And ultimately, it just helps you to be stronger and more confident as a woman in the world today. So it is definitely worth it. But it's not easy. When a woman goes into an athletic competition with the goal to win, she's worked for it. She doesn't believe that it's going to be easy. And that's part of why that victory is so sweet for her. And it's the same thing with a natural birth. You do the work, you do the preparation because you don't expect that it's going to be easy or a walk in the park, but instead you expect that it is going to make you into something more profound and help you grow and change in ways that are positive in your life. The reality is that most moms can have a safe natural birth. Statistically, most moms can have a safe vaginal delivery, and most moms can have a natural birth. The statistics are totally on your side. So I would invite you to think about it. Are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to take that ownership and step into your power, grow your confidence, and be ready for this? If this resonates with you, you are the kind of mama that I would love to work with. Like I said, I'm a pregnancy coach and I work with moms all over the world. If you want someone in your corner who's helping you with evidence-based information, who's helping you with practical tips, tools, and techniques that you can use to get ready for birth, everything from easy menu plans that nourish you and grow a healthy baby, to fitness routines, to helping you with your birth plan and learning those practical birth skills, to being there to listen to you, your hopes, dreams, and fears as you grow your confidence and as you do that inner work. I would love to be there for you. As your coach, we'll talk regularly on Zoom, and I'm also available via text or even via voice text if you have a question for me. I am totally there for you. Head over to birthbabylife.com/beautiful and let's plan to talk this week about what that support looks like for you.